Ladies and gentlemen, welcome and thank you for tuning in to another episode of BC Sports Update here on WEDT. I'm Mike Del Sardo alongside Simone Barbour. Simone, great to have you on board.
It's great to be here. Thanks for having me. It's always an exciting time when we talk about our spring sports starting back up. So Mike, what can we expect to talk about today?
Well, today we're going to talk about the basketball, track, and baseball teams. And our very own Katie Wilkinson will sit down and have an interview with Phil Williams, who's a senior pitcher for the baseball team, as well as Brian McNair, a junior guard for the basketball team. Now, Simone, you participate in track here at Barton. Tell us a little bit about the season and how you guys are going to finish off.
Well, we just faced our first ever indoor track meet this past month. Our team is fairly small, but we have strong contenders that can place and have the chance to even place as a whole in the indoor conference meet this upcoming weekend in Winston-Salem. We have high expectations for the season, and our coach extremely believes that we have the group to take a conference title.
Certainly sounds like it will be a successful season, and in just a few moments, Katie Wilkinson will sit down with senior pitcher Phil Williams. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back after a few messages.
The Barton Edition, examining the programs, people, and progress of Barton College. See how Barton College helps make Wilson County a great place to live and learn. Moderator Isabella Gano explores how Barton College students and faculty make Barton College a thriving and exciting educational environment. Watch the Barton Edition exclusively on WEDT, Wilson Educational Television.
Welcome back to BC Sports Update. Now Mike, you're a baseball player. Tell us a little about the season.
Well, we were off to an okay start, but have played some very good teams, including 2 games against Catawba, who's the nation's 3rd-ranked team. We are a more experienced team for the very first time in a long while, and seniors are going to have to step up. Phil Williams will play a huge role for the team, both as a pitcher and a hitter. Let's hear more from him. Katie?
Thanks, Mike. I'm here with senior pitcher for the Barton baseball team, Philip Williams. Philip, how are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. So your season's off to start. You just recently started. What do you say your expectations will be as the season progresses and you get around to the conference tournament time?
I think just as a team, we're trying to get back into those winning ways. Past 4 years, we've kind of teeter-tottered between making the conference tournament and not, and we're just trying to have a winning season and make it to the conference tournament.
Well, that's good. So what did you guys do differently in the off season to prepare yourselves for a successful season?
I think just more focus. Staying focused. It's a long season, 52 games. It can kind of be grueling, and the biggest thing is just to stay focused, work on mechanics, that kind of thing, and just have the will to win throughout the whole season.
Yeah, definitely. So the keys to success, what do you think those would exactly be?
Pitching always plays a vital role. We're really going to need great pitching out of our starters, relievers, guys in the pen. Hitting last year was pretty one of our strongest suits, so we're going to need that to come back. We're an older club, so we're just going to need our seniors and juniors to step up and continue to anchor the team.
So now on a more personal level, what were some individual goals that you might have set for yourself now that you're a senior this year?
I try not to get too big on personal goals, but something I could do to help the team is, now that I'm a starting pitcher, I guess just give our team a chance to win every time I go out, and just do whatever's asked of me. If that's just trying to get through another inning, or if I'm at the plate, just laying down a bunt or something like that. So whatever can help the team win.
Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of pitching, you played your first 3 years as a first baseman, but you were moved because of professional recognition. Now, how has that transition been? Because I know it's tough moving positions, but from going first baseman to pitcher, how would you describe that exactly?
Yeah, I've not pitched a whole lot over my career, so it's just biggest thing is kind of the downtime in between starts. I'm used to be playing first every single game, every inning, having something to do, and biggest thing is just, I guess, would be sitting on the bench, kind of cheering for my team now when I'm not playing.
So, what do you think your plans will be after you graduate?
Other than trying to go on and play, professional ball after college, I guess would probably be, doing something, going back to school, maybe get my master's in kinesiology, exercise phys, something like that. But, you know, great scenario would be to play professional baseball.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Well, wish you the best of luck. Best of luck to your team. You know, you're just starting. But thank you very much for joining us
Thank
today.
you for having me.
And we'll be right back in the studio with Mike and Simone after these messages.
Education Today with your moderator Amber Whitby, examining the people, programs, and progress of Wilson County Schools. An in-depth look at how Wilson County Schools help make Wilson County a great place to live and learn. Exclusively on WEDT, Wilson Educational Television. Education Today in Wilson County Schools.
Welcome back. That was such a great interview with Phil Williams. He's had a lot of success here at Barton and still has the remainder of the year to do well.
It certainly was, and when we wish nothing but him and the team the best of luck the rest of the way.
So before we send it over to Katie, Mike, tell us a little about the basketball team.
Well, the basketball team was ranked as high as 12th in the nation before going on a 3-game losing streak. However, they were able to break that on February 9th with a home victory over Limestone, who was then the first-ranked team in the conference. They have in-conference rival Mount Olive coming to the Doghouse on March 1st, and you can throw the records and standings away for that game because those two teams always battle hard and have a close game till the finish. Gerald Boston has had yet again a huge year for the Bulldogs and has been a leader all year long. However, he has gotten a lot of help from junior guard Brian McNair, who missed last season with an ACL injury. Let's send it to Katie and hear more from Brian.
Thank you, Mike. We're here with junior guard on the men's basketball team, Brian McNair. Hello, Brian. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good. So you're 16-5 overall, 11-4 in conference right now. You're back on top in the #1 spot. Season's winding down now. How do you predict you guys will finish?
National champions. Just how it was in the beginning. From the summer, from the beginning of the season, we said we want to be national champions. We're going through a slump right now, but we're like slowly getting back focused onto the goal. So I would have to say national champions.
Well, that's always a good goal to have. So you were out last season with an ACL injury.
Correct.
I know that must have been awful. How has that exactly motivated you this season? Because you're off to a great start.
It's motivated me a lot. It's definitely made me humble myself a little bit because I'm so used to being on the court. So last year off the court, I got to see the game from a different perspective, and that helped me out a lot. I got to see what some guys were going through on the bench, and got to see how coach acted and other stuff that I just got time to get used to.
So as far as preseason goals, I know every team has preseason goals before they start their season. Do you think you've reached those exactly?
No, I wouldn't say I reached my preseason goals. Mainly, we set goals in the summer because during season it's more about sacrificing for the team. So it's really more about what the team needs right now. So I mean, personal goals is always good, but right now it's about the team.
I definitely understand that. So you are a transfer.
Correct.
From Gardner-Webb University.
Yes.
How exactly did that come about? Do you think you made the right decision coming to Barton?
Always a right decision. I actually went from a Bulldog to a Bulldog, so nothing really changed. But I played for Gardner-Webb for 2 years. I had 2 different coaches, and playing for two different coaches is very stressful. So I decided to come home. Ron Leveson, he's always recruiting me, being that I'm from Wilson, North Carolina. So I just felt like I had to come where I was appreciated and where I was needed. So, and it's always good to be home.
It always is good to be home. So as far as future plans, what do you think your plans after you graduate, because you'll be a senior next year, what do you think your plans will be like after you leave Barton?
After my senior year, I want to see what my options are with basketball, but also I'm more excited about getting into my major, which is theater, and I'm ready to start acting in shows and commercials.
I wish you the best of luck with that, and thank you for joining us today, and best of luck to the rest of you and your season as the conference championships coming up and the NCAA tournament. So good luck, best of luck to that. So we'll send it back to Mike and Simone in the studio.
Thanks, Katie. We wish Brian and the Barton men's basketball team nothing but the best for the remainder of the season and remain hopeful that they can run in the NCAA tournament similar to the national championship run in 2007.
That would be something, wouldn't it? We wish all of the Barton College spring sports nothing but the best in their seasons. On behalf of Katie Wilkinson and Simone Barbour, I'm Mike Del Sardo, and we thank you for tuning in to another episode of BC Sports Update, and we hope to see you next time here on WEDT.